Playing the best music in the afternoon on Radio GH.
Derek Hamilton.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Ceilidh here on Radio GH. Yes, I'm afraid you're going to have to suffer me today because Ewan is tied up otherwise. He's having repairs done to his piano in the studio. So, we'll maybe catch up with him later and see how things are going. In the meantime, we're going to get on with the music because I've got a few requests to get through as well. So we'll get on with the music to start with, and let's bring in who are we? Oh, Alan Roy. Here's Alan Roy to play the Dashing White Sergeant. Alan Roy with the Dashing White Sergeant kicking off the programme today. Right, we've got a few requests in, as I say, but I'm going to do a few name checks just to start off with. First in this morning or this afternoon was Lynn Hinsley. Good afternoon to all, she says. Linda Milne's there. Hi, Linda. Hope you're doing fine. Anne Robb's there. Joan Finlay. Mary Menny. Margaret Young across there in Lochgilphead. Elizabeth Mann, Gordon Copeland, and Stirling, he's in the gateway to the Highlands. Yes, May Ritchie, Alec Lyle, Catherine Nicholson, Helen Stewart, Joanne Renton, and she thought it was Ewan. It should have been Ewan. You're quite right, Joanne. It should have been Ewan, but he's otherwise engaged at the moment. Hoping to bring him in the programme just in a wee while. We'll see if he's finished with the piano tuner, who's another Derek, by the way. We'll maybe even get to see him before the end of the programme. Grace Finlay Ramsey, Andrew Boyle, Jean Mitchell, Janet Nicholson, who else? Sheila Baines there. Yes, hi to everyone from a dull but dry Granite City. Oh dear. too bad. It's dull but dry here as well, Sheila, so you're not alone. Mark Robinson's there up in Shetland. Gloria Hayhurst, afternoon, Derek. Hello to all Radio GH followers. Sheila Walker's there. May Ritchie, Sheila Bartlett. Rena Mulholland. Hi, Rena. Helen McLeod from Croftamy. Helen, yes, I'm doing well at the moment. Helen, thanks very much. Sheila Walker, Helen Stewart, Ken Robson, from Newcastle. Bob Fraser. Oh, everybody's there. Sheila Panton, Henry Normand. Everybody's there. So we're Crafter Miles, Thomas and Norwegian, I think, Thomas Bergstrom. Good to have you on board, Thomas. Nice to hear from the continent. And who else? Grant McDougall, of course, is there as always. We'll get round to the requests in a minute. Down in Kettering, it's Marion Oram. Robert Dixon in Langham. Hi, everybody. Right, let's get on with the music. Stephen Hughes is there as well. Hello, Stephen. I got your photographs and you probably saw some of them yesterday. I've still got the rest to organise, which I'll get around to fairly shortly. That's after I've peeled the apples and done various things with the apples that I got from Jimmy Helm last night. I've got a pile of apples to get through and get some stews done and you name it. Anyway, that's too much information. Right, where are we going from here? Let's get on with the requests. Here's the first request. Thursday, yes. Hello, Ewan and the Daily Kelly gang. Well, it's Derek and the Daily Kelly gang today. Could you please play any Scott band track, as today is his birthday? Many thanks. So that comes from the Gruesome Twosome themselves, Bill and Marie. Hope you're well, folks. And yes, happy birthday to Scott, one of our presenters as well as an excellent box player and band leader. And here's a track from Scott and the band, and I'm going to play a Marine 4-step, which comprises, I think, a couple of 2/4 marches. Here's Scott Band and the band for the Gruesome Twosome. 6/8. Scott Band with a couple of 6/8s there for what was the dance again, did I say? Marine two-step. Yes, that was Scott Band, and that was especially for the Gruesome Twosome. Next request up, morning Mr. Galloway. Well, it's Mr. Hamilton that's here. And the boss. No, the boss isn't here. The boss is with Mr. Galloway at the moment, looking after the piano tuner and making sure that he's doing a good job. Can you please play something by Gunna Sound on the Daily Ceilidh today? Cheers. That's Grant McDougall. Grant from across there in Loch Gilphead. And he's asked for something by Gunna Sound. So here's Gunna Sound to play the Crofter's Son.
I'm just the Crofter's son from the county of Argyll. My father, he was Donald, son of Rory. He wielded his kiss crown on the bonny Isle of Mull, just a mile above the town of Tobermory. If I could spare a pound, I'd go sailing up the Sound, to the hills of Mull and Morven in their glory. I'd sail around the bay, take a trip down their big way, and I'll spend the night in good old Tobermory. I'm not so very Highland, or born upon the island. Why I left now, that's another story. It's here I want to lie, with my forebears when I can, just a mile above the town of Tobermory. If I could spare a pound, I'd go sailing up the Sound, to the hills of Mull and Morven in their glory. I'd sail around the bay, take a trip down their big way, and I'll spend the night in good old Tobermory. You can see the Morven men, they are coming down the glen. If your whiskey's not bucked up, you can't worry, for they have gone trying to distilleries in Skye. Now they're heading for the one in Tobermory. If I could spare a pound, I'd go sailing up the Sound, to the hills of Mull and Morven in their glory. I'd sail around the bay, take a trip down their big way, and I'll spend the night in good old Tobermory. If I could spare a pound, I'd go sailing up the Sound, to the hills of Mull and Morven in their glory. I'd sail around the bay, take a trip down their big way, and I'll spend the night in good old Tobermory.
Playing the best music in the afternoon on Radio GH. Derek Hamilton.
Indeed, best music in the afternoon here on Radio GH. This is the Daily Ceilidh, and that was Gunna Sound with the Crofter's Son, sailing up the Mull, whatever it is, outside Mull, that bit of water outside Mull. What's it called? Yeah, the Sound of Mull. Right, next up, we've got another request here. That was for Mark McDougall, by the way. We've got another request. Good morning. What a wonderful day yesterday. I'd love a track from the new CD, but I can't quite decide which one, as I love them all. But perhaps Dreaming or the Trowies. That's funny, as I could be dreaming of Trowies. I can't decide. You choose. Who is it for? It's for the Stagger Inn community, I think. So that comes from Sarah Horn. Yes, in fact, yesterday it was the kind of launch of the new Stagger Inn book. There it is there. Stagger Inn book. Let's have a look. Yeah. Book of music from the Stagger Inn, and also the CD, which Ewan has produced. Here it is. There's the CD there. And you've got to say congratulations to everybody involved, because it's a tremendous thing. And yesterday was a wonderful day doing the launch, and it's great gratitude to Sarah and Amanda for putting together everything in the book, and to Ewan for putting together the CD, and to everybody who contributed. Contributed is a BBC word, by the way. Contributed, they use in the BBC. We don't use it here. It's contributed. Everybody that contributed to the book and to the music that goes with the book, all the original tunes that were composed especially for the dances, and it's big thanks to everybody involved. Great project, and well thought out by the three at the top. Including Tiger. Tiger had a big influence into it, and got his photo on it as well. You've got to keep him happy, you know. Tiger he's quite kind of vain, really. Although he sits in the chair and hides, but he's vain. He's absolutely vain. Anyway, and he loves dreamies. Okay, right, what we got? Well, I'll pick a track. Well, since Sarah has sort of mentioned the Trowies and dreaming, I will mention another request or another mention of the thing from, I think, who mentioned it? Right, let's see, where is it? On my list. I'll come to it in a minute, but I think it was the Dandy Dancers. I think it was Sheila that mentioned that she thought it was a great album as well. So I'll play the Trowie Reel, Da Trowie Reel, which is quite Shetland. So here's Ewan Galloway, and Ewan Galloway, and Ewan Galloway, and Ewan Galloway, and V3. V3 being the drummer. So it's Ewan Galloway and V3, and they are playing Da Trowie Reel, which if I can get it in the player, it'll play. There we go, Da Trowie Reel. Yes, well, that was Da Trowie Reel, and just to confuse everybody and confuse me, it's a Strathspey and Jig medley. There's no reel about it, but it's called the Da Trowie Reel. And the original tune came from Ewan himself. He wrote the original tune for it, and the other tune was Garster's Dream, and that's a traditional tune. So that was especially for Sarah Horn, and also for the Dandy Dancers up there in Aberdeen. Right, what we got next? Yeah, let me play Callum Wilson and his band. Here's a track from Callum Wilson. I don't often play Callum Wilson, but here's a track from Callum from Bigger, and he is playing the College Hornpipe. That was Callum Wilson in the band. Callum from down there in Biggar, and that was the College Hornpipe. Good set of reels there, and I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Right, one or two wee requests for a song from myself. Moira and Norman Miles asked for the Old Button Box, and no doubt this will suit many, because it's a popular song. So here, for everybody who's asked for a wee song, it's the Old Button Box by yours truly.
When the pit bangs and mines for the mountains of home, the dark 1920s brought cares of their own, and the sons of the miners knew when they were grown they'd follow the path to the mine. But one lad would listen as his father would play on an old button box at the close of the day, and the sound of the pit wheels would fade far away as the music took over his mind. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. The tunes from his fingers would fly like a bird. His name on everyone's lips could be heard. Of the gift he was born with, he spoke not a word, but the music said more than the man. So dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. For all of the joy and the pleasure he gave, fame brought no fortune from cradle to grave. He battled through dark days, determined and brave, till at last he was free from the pain. And now when I'm lonely, I know I can hear a gentle accordion tune in my ear, and all the cares of the day disappear. Listen, he's playing again. Dance with me, darling, to the old button box. With you in my arms, I can turn back the clock. And will, if you're listening, the Jacqueline Waltz is playing in our dreams tonight. You're playing in our dreams tonight. Yes, you're playing in our dreams tonight.
The Old Button Box. Great wee song that. And thanks for asking for a wee song. And thanks to all the nice comments that have been coming in. Right, on with the requests. Next request up is for, let's see, where are we? I've got a request here for, yes, from Val Butterworth, and it says, hi Ewan, well it's Derek that's here today. If possible, could you please play the 622 step for all Scottish country dancers, all really looking forward to starting regular classes again. You know which are the best versions. Many thanks. Well, I take it you're actually looking for the original tune for the White Heather Jig. So I've chosen a Canadian band to play it for you, and the timing is absolutely perfect in this. And it's Don Bartlett and the Scotians, and they're going to play the White Heather Jig, which is the 6/22 step. Don Bartlett and the Scotians from Canada playing the White Heather Jig, and that of course the original tune, the 6/22 step, composed by Sir Jimmy Shand himself, and was the signature tune of the White Heather Club on the telly back in the 60s. There we are. Hope you enjoyed that version. It certainly was a good dancing version, there's no question about that. So here's another dance that's been requested, and we're going to go to the boss himself, or the don't think he's really the boss. I think Tiger's the boss, and Tiger doesn't play an instrument at this stage. He'll have to learn, I think. But the boss, the other boss, Ewan, has been requested here. Please play Shifting Bobbins from the CD Perfect Timing for my husband Bill and myself on our golden wedding anniversary on Saturday the 21st of August. And that comes from Joan Finlay. Joan, congratulations on 50 years of marriage on Saturday, and here for you is Ewan Galloway to play Shifting Bobbins. That was Ewan and the band, and they were playing Shifting Bobbins, and another good dance, that popular dance indeed. Not only at country dances, but at some of the Ceilidh dances as well, they do Shifting Bobbins. Very, very popular dance. Right, what else have we got here? Right, can you play? Mm-hmm. Right, we'll get to that in a minute. And yes, request for the old button box, which I did for Moira and Norman Miles there, and yes, I've already done that, so you can you've had it. Right, here's another request for another song. I'll clear my voice. Clear my voice for this one. It comes from Joanne Renton, and Joanne had a request in to Ewan, which was the last request, but she's overridden that and said, apologies Derek, I thought it was Ewan today. Why, I don't know. Well, the reason you thought it was Ewan, because it should have been Ewan, and I do apologise for that, but I'm hoping that he'll join me a wee bit later in the studio, and in the big studio, you'll notice. The big studio, yes, we're in the big studio today. Right, that's because I've lost the wee studio. I don't know where it's went, but we'll have to find it. Anyway, this is for especially for Joanne Renton, who's asked for a song, something of your own, like Never Bay. She says like Never Bay, but she really means, could you play Never Bay?
Where the Never reaches the sea, that's the place I long to be. Where the shepherds tend their sheep and make their hay, working on a threshing mill back in bonny Betty Hill. You can get a view of bonny Never Bay. You can go to Courtenay, that's a place beside the sea, or to Hope or Tongue, a few miles further west. But if I had my way, I would stay by Never Bay, for it is the place I dearly love the best. There's the waters of Kyleskew, there's the bonny Cable Smooth, Ben Cleabrick and Ben Loyal, they are grand. How I long to be at my home in Rainy Bay, where the river flows down through the Never sand. If you ever do come north, come to my place of birth. Forget about Loch Lomond and Loch Day. Build your castles in the sand at my home in Sutherland, in a place that's known as bonny Never Bay, in a place that's known as bonny Never Bay.
Yes, that was Never Bay, and I'm going to have to say hello, and I'm going to have to do things here before I say hello. I shall sort this out and say hello to another gruesome twosome by the look of things there. Let me put echo cancellation on, and hello, Ewan. Hey, are you not talking to me? You're not talking. He's not talking to me. Oh, well, too bad. Let him die. He's not talking. You're not talking to me.
How about now?
Oh, what?
Sorry, is that music to your ears?
No, it's not quite music to my ears, but yes.
I was just thinking that everyone can meet Derek here, Derek Muir, the piano tuner. He's
Yeah.
the man responsible for tuning the piano at the Stagger Inn.
Oh, right, of course. Well, everybody, a big round of applause for Derek Muir, who's responsible for tuning the piano at the Stagger Inn.
I'm just thinking he'll not hear what you're saying because my mic's up, so it's cut the speakers off.
Correct, that's right. Give him a pair of headphones then.
I've only got the.
You haven't got a spare pair?
But we were just speaking about your singing, though, and Derek was saying that he thought you sounded very much like Bill Moran from the Tartan Lads. Ray and Bill.
Well, I'm quite happy to take insults anytime, you know.
This is having taken insults.
Well, that's
No.
very kind, Derek. Tell him it's very kind.
Okay.
Can you not give him a patch into this, no, so as you can hear what's going on?
I don't really know how to do that.
Well, you not got a spare pair of headphones, no? Oh,
Here, you have to speak
never
to
mind.
There's some headphones. Put them on, and you'll be able to speak to him. You'll hear what he's saying.
Hello, Derek. Hi.
Hello.
Have you got the piano sorted out? Have you?
Well, we hope so.
Right.
Sure.
Oh, that's
You know-
much better. That's much better. Yeah.
It's
It's
not
just a pity you can't play it. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm saying it's up at pitch at least now.
It's up at pitch. Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter for Scottish stuff. I mean, Ceilidh doesn't. Couldn't matter at all. So who's fussy? Anyway, good to see a good job done. Yeah, excellent.
Thank you very much.
Aye.
I'll hand-
Eh,
Hope he's saying
Aye,
good
sure.
things.
I'll hand you back to the man himself.
Okay, Derek.
Thank you.
So that's Derek Muir, folks. Derek Muir. Give him a round of applause for doing such a grand job on Ewan's piano. If it had been me, I would have just done it with an axe. But anyway,
Derek says he would have tuned it with an axe instead. But no, you have to get he's going to get a dram from behind the bar for all his hard work.
oh right, that's the game. Absolutely. Aye, yes. Courtesy of the Stagger Inn, of course.
Yes, it'll be put behind the bar for him.
Okay.
I'll take the water instead of the whiskey.
He's going to take the water instead of the whiskey, though.
Aye, well, you're quite right. If you're going to be driving anyway, you're quite right.
Oh, we'll
Anyway.
leave it just now.
Aye, good to see you dropping in. Right, cheers, Derek, and I'll catch you later. All right.
Thanks, mate.
Okay, bye for the time being. Bye just now. Right, let me fix the mic again, and we'll get on with the music, folks. Because I've want to play this next track. Just for the sake of playing this next track. It's David Anderson and his band, and they are going to play Off She Goes in the North. That was David Anderson in the band. David from Fife, and he was playing Off She Goes in the North. A nice wee set of jigs, that. And I'm just looking through the messages here. So I shall say hello to a few folk here. Gloria Hayhurst. Gloria, I'm going to read out your message, Gloria, because I think it's quite heartening. It's no my birthday or any kind of anniversary. It's just another step forward for me in the right direction. And just to explain to folks, Gloria had a fall. She was at her holiday caravan in Fife, and she had a fall and broke her hip. And she's had I think she's had a replacement hip. And she was in a right kind of state. However, she goes on to say, was kind of wondering, or maybe it's pleading, any chance of you playing one of your own songs, please, Derek? This is for everyone who has wished me healthy and get well wishes. I wasn't really, I was just broke. I just broke a bone. No big deal. Now, that's not strictly true. She's making light of that because she was in quite a mess, to be honest, after the operation. Anyway, I'm very glad that you're on the road to recovery. And, of course, I played a couple of songs, Never Bay and the Old Button Box, which I'm sure you would enjoy. And I'll treat these as being played for you, Gloria, and for everybody that you've mentioned. Crafter Miles, I've played the Old Button Box for you. And I'll... let me see. That's the messages for the time being. Could you please could you please wish Roger and Davina Dobson a happy 55th wedding anniversary for tomorrow from Andrew and Elizabeth. So Andrew and Elizabeth Brown. By all means, we shall say happy anniversary, 55 years. I know what it feels like to be 55 years married to the one person. It's an eternity. And in fact, I always said that if we had that car accident that we had in the day before we got married, I'd have been out by now. Anyway, that's by the by. I joke, of course. My dear wife is downstairs and can't hear me. It's just as well. Anyway, where are we? Yes, that's for Davina Dobson and Roger and Davina Dobson, and it's their 55th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, folks, and I hope you're enjoying or listening to the programme and enjoying the programme. I'm going to play a track here from... Yes, I'm going to... an unusual track because I'm going to go way up to the north of Scotland where, and also to Ireland, where it's a popular dance. It's a dance called the Baden Powell. And here to play it is Craig McVeigh Scottish Dance Band. Craig McVeigh Scottish Dance Band. Here they are with the Baden Powell.
Hello there, this is John MacDonald in Australia, and you're listening to some of the best Scottish music on the internet, right here on Radio GH with the one and only Derek Hamilton.
Thanks, John. And I know you're tuned in today. Hope you're enjoying the programme. And I've got a track coming up that you will surely enjoy, and so will other folk. A wee message here that says, "Hi Derek, can you play a tune for myself, George and Eunice Simpson, and all the other cyclists taking part in the E-Tape or E-Tape Loch Ness on Sunday? We are raising money for the Macmillan Cancer Support by cycling round Loch Ness with about 4,500 other cyclists. Good luck to everyone." And that's from Mark Robinson. Mark, that's a wonderful thing to do, and I hope you make loads of money for the Macmillan Cancer Support charity. All of these charities are desperate for money at the moment. They've been losing money hand over fist during the pandemic, and it's time that they got their coffers built back up again and get on with the good work that they always do. So more power to your elbow, Mark, and I hope that you don't run out of steam too early and you get round Loch Ness. Right, for you, I'm going to play a John MacDonald track, as I promised. Here's John MacDonald, and it's a set. Let me see, where is it? Yes, it's somewhere here. Yeah. Yes, there it is. Right, it's a set from one of his albums, and it is called the Up Amongst the Heather medley. So here's John MacDonald from Australia, originally of course from Scotland, but John MacDonald and the Up Among the Heather medley.
Derek Hamilton.
Well, I'm afraid it's last track time. We've got less than 2 minutes to go of the programme, and I'd like just to say thanks very much to everybody who took part, everybody who sent messages, everybody who sent requests in, and anybody I've missed out, I do apologise, but I'm sure I got to most folks' requests, and I think I shall see you again on Sunday night. I think it's me that's doing the programme on Sunday night, the shindig. I think Ewan did it last week, didn't he? Anyway, you know, the weeks just disappear and you tend to forget. When you get to my age, the weeks disappear like snow off a dike. But anyway, thanks very much for taking part, folks, and I hope you've enjoyed the wee selection of music that we've had this afternoon on Daily Ceilidh here on Radio GH, the nation's station. And we'll see you all again in the not too distant future. In the meantime, thanks very much once again, and have a nice rest of the week. And I'll see you sometime, as I say, hopefully on Sunday night. In the meantime, thanks very much. Bye just now. So that's us off here on Radio GH, and the next programme is actually just a mixture. It's a country mix, I think, that's on. At least Brendan Shine is starting off with my son. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. That you were listening to there was it was actually Bill Dizzy and Power's Farewell, and it was from the Wellbank Piper album of Gavin Piper. And so that's about an end to the show here on YouTube and on Facebook and on Mixcloud, where we go out every day on these channels, and you can watch again on Facebook and Mixcloud. Maybe some of the tracks will be muted. I really can't tell you until we look at the repeats, but certainly everything on Radio GH, which will be repeated tonight at 9 o'clock. Don't forget you can pick that up at 9 o'clock on Radio GH, www.radiogh.co.uk. And it just remains for me to say cheerio. Thanks very much for watching. Bye just now.